Can you hear me now? Oh, yeah. There we go. Now the mix is on there. I imagine they can. Got to share this out, everybody, and then we will. And then we'll get right back to.
I tricked myself.
Yeah.
I saw the other ones.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Technical difficulties. We created a new hobby scene for doing this. So. And I am sharing this out, and then we'll get back to it. All right, everybody. So what we're doing is we are just doing hobby. We got some complaints that people there wasn't enough just pure hobby on the stream, so that's what we're going to start doing Tuesdays again. Besides, I am going to be here for quite a few hours anyway, trying to get some nights together. I do have a plate of printable night things, so I have one more chaos night to build, and these four beauties need, so he needs a Melta, which I already made. Click. There we go. So now he's a Melta boy. So we'll end up having to paint that Melta. Why is the... Okay. So it's lower, the focus is. So we'll have to paint his Melta. No biggie. So there's one. Then this guy here needed a Melta. There it is. No big deal. Boom. That's two. This guy here is going to have to get his guns clipped. From the newest book and everything, there ain't no fucking way I am ever running a goddamned... I am not running a executioner, or these fuckers, ever again. They're garbage now. And then I need to make another melee boy. So I got a bird head. We'll go on the printer. I got to do some nifty little making him look cool. And then he's going to get claw. Hey, Trace. And then we're going to do a chainsword, because these guys all have claws and chainswords now, not double claw, so yeah. And then I got to work on basing, because I got to get everything based too. So got a couple days. It'll get done in time. I actually thought that Tacoma was a week from now, so yeah. But anyway, we got complaints that we weren't doing enough hobby stuff, so we're going to be doing hobby, essentially just chatting and hobbying every Tuesday from here on out. It'll give all of us a chance to get some hobby done, get some more hobby content on the stream. So, yeah. I mean, everybody's got a shit ton of stuff they need painted. We got D&D models we need to paint. We got 40K models we need to paint. We got terrain we need to paint.
And it won't always be just Jason.
Yeah, it won't always be just me.
We're just starting out, so he's got a lot of shit to do, so...
Yep.
He's going to be doing that today. I might as well start the new stream.
Yep.
What we said.
So basically, if there's any topics you want to talk about, just dump them into. Yeah. Well, of course you want to see the sexiness that is me. But just dump it on. Just dump anything you want to talk about in chat. I think we'll end up moving the slideshow to these days too, Lee. To Tuesdays.
That would make sense considering that it's
yep.
Thematically appropriate.
Yeah, and we probably need to do some intros like hobby time. Excellent.
Yeah. We should.
Yeah.
Should definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah, the slideshow as a thing and is cool, and that doesn't even have to be the end all the time. It could be a transition to something else.
Right. We could even do it.
Figure it out.
We could even do it in the very beginning. If people are down with that sickness.
It could be loose.
Mm-hmm.
We will format a little bit, but we'll want to keep it, so that we have options.
But yeah, this is just to have a hobby show where we can sit here and hobby and bullshit.
Well, it doesn't work. So, the thing about it is that if there's a lot, it's okay to have a variety of stuff. And if there's a lot going on, separating it out into its own thing where you might chat about things, but
Oh,
you're
yeah. We'll
not doing the whole like
Right. We're just gonna
watching
chat and bullshit.
game videos and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
There's too much shit we wanted to get on the other channel.
Yeah. So it's it's a thing.
All right.
And anyone, this will be a nice format too for, people hanging out. If Colby's around or if anybody's around, they can sit around and fucking paint some models too.
Yep.
Whatever. So people can, if they come down here, if they're ever here during the week, bring your shit with you. Bring something you're working on.
Well, yeah, and it just gives us a chance to actually just have a completely free form thing as opposed to
and also concentrating on the hobbying is necessary.
Indeed.
So, anyway, I'm gonna do some other work, but I'll be around.
Yeah, Lee's gonna be doing other stuff. I can check out
walking behind the green screen.
Yeah, you might see Lee when he crashes into the green screen and trips, which would be outstanding. All right, so this little fucker here, I got to remember to keep my hands up closer. We'll go like this. Got to remember to keep my hands up closer here.
At least you can see me.
All right, so what is going on with this piece here? Okay, you're definitely supposed to go in there. And always dry fit shit, people. Always, always dry fit shit. Now this, I think we can just glue together. Get that done and glued. And I do have a night plate that's going to have to get printed. So I'll probably put that on before I leave here tonight. Got a bunch of stuff I'm working on. A bunch of stuff I'm slacking on too, because it's been pure chaos around here. And for some reason, I cannot get my 3D printer, my 8K, is fucking up prints left and right. And I don't know why. So I'm hoping the changes I just made will work. All right. Friday, I could park my car at my work in Lacey off of exit 112 and you just nab me from there right off the freeway. What exit is 111, first of all? But yes, most likely if it's right off the freeway. I hear a lot of people say shit's right off the freeway and it's 2 miles in or it's...
I think it's right. I think it's where...
Is 111 the Cabela's, Chick-fil-A, all that?
I think so.
Oh, then fuck yeah.
There's a shopping center right there.
Yeah. All right, dry fitting. You are to me dry shitting. Okay. I like to ride my dry fitting. I do. I do like to ride other people's bicycles. I'd ride my bicycle. What are you taking to Seattle, Chase? Sorry, it is now the Tacoma Open, not the Seattle Open. So funny story. Last year they called it the Seattle Open, and it was in Tacoma, and a lot of people got pissed.
Like Tacoma people? People that are just fans of Tacoma?
Yeah, I don't know.
That happens all the time with shit, though, in that area.
Yeah.
People will say something in Seattle and it's not.
Why is this thing being so awful? This little piece here does not want to go on. So pretty clearly it's supposed to go right there. But she is not seating like she should. How about you seat properly? Fucking husky hair. I love how you think that's an unkillable warrior brick, but Chase is like, it can resurrect 3D3 guys every phase. Well, okay, cool. Necrons. They're really actually quite tough. They're a good. They did a pretty good job at toughening them up. Okay, I am not saying. I am going to take that little nub off there. I have the feeling that little nub is what is fucking us right in the goat ass. Wow, why are you being weird? Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Actually gonna take these fucking nubs off. These bottom ones, they seem to be an issue. There we go. And then we're gonna see if this thing it wants to line up properly. Oh, look at that. There we go. Now she's lining up properly. Oh, there we go. Look at that there. There we go. Mm-hmm. Real respectable like. All right. Might have been a little heavy on the super glue there, but oh well. There we go. Okay, so that part is done. Oh, did I fuck that up? Yes, of course I fucking fucked that up. God damn it, dude. Why do I fail, Lee?
What'd you fail at?
Life.
Well, now,
Life.
I don't know. Your life seems like it's going pretty okay in a lot of ways. To me,
And in a lot of ways, yeah, but
it's about perspective.
it is about
The
perspective. This
view
is
from
true.
loving wife, baked goods,
I haven't had cookies in 2
someone
days.
managing your diet, making you cookies without weed in them, loving puppers, a
That is
Riri
true.
room,
I do have a Riri room and
multiple,
puppers.
yeah,
So.
like
Yeah,
that van. You're getting rid of that fucking van. I
that's
mean,
true. That
dude,
van is
like,
fucking leaving.
come on, you gotta, yeah.
So there has been a van. So I moved here.
I'm gonna walk away during this. I know the van story.
I moved here in shit. It's been 7 years now. And my wife's dad had a van in the driveway that he bought, like, I think the year before he died or something. It's an old, like, it's an 85, like one of those vans that you could sleep in and all that, like but like a Chevy van style. I think it was a Chevy. Anyway, so Alicia's brother wanted it. So we've been like, okay, just get the van out, cool. And that van has fucking been in my driveway for too long now. It's been there literally, well over half a decade, long, if not longer. It's starting to rust out. And so finally, my wife allowed me to make it go the fuck away. So that van will be gone soon, and that will make me happy. And then I can reclaim my fucking driveway. All right. There we go. There's that. And so that's going to go right in there. There we go. Okay, you go get him, Tiger. Yeah. All right, so there's one arm. Yay, done. Okay, and this already has a magnet in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... And I have yet another one of these here. I need to figure out how I'm going to magnetize this. And then I still got to paint him too. Probably going to go some kind of corn again. I'll just make I'll make all the melee guys corn. Because now I'm up to 11. So I'm up to 11 of the babies in the list. So then I think I've got access to more corn banners than anything else. So, and I'll make him have some robot tentacles and shit. So some shit to make him look a little bit special. All right, so. Now, how do I want to magnetize this? Probably some kind of magnet action right in there. Or I say fuck the magnet and I just glue this. Yeah, I think I I have to just end up gluing this, unfortunately. Yeah. That's okay. But yeah, I figured we'll get the hobby stream going again. Because Chase likes the hobby stream, so. And everything we do is to make Chase happy. Damn it, got super glue on my fingies. Let that dry for a minute. Okay, then I need to find the head point or the cowl of those. Let me go through all of my bits here. Let's see here. Through the night bits. That's big nights. That's big nights. There's some spikies on there I might use. Save you out. More big nights. That's an ogre. That's big nights. Anything on there that I want to use, though? Probably not. Nah, probably not. Alright. This is... Oh, that's that venom crawler we tore apart. That is legs. That is legs. There's a cool Chaos Undivided thing if I wanted to put that on him. Probably not. Okay, there's a couple things there we'll probably steal. So you go over there. Alright. Those are auto cannons. No, I don't need any of those. Yeah, I'm not seeing one of those cowl plates. That might be a problem. What are we going to do to take the place of that cowl plate? So it's this plate right here that goes right there when you figure out what we're going to do with. Because it's that piece right there on him. So otherwise, he's going to look rather doopy. What are we going to do about you? It's an interesting conundrum. Well, the bird head's going to come out. So... we could almost make him look like he's got some mechanical horns coming out the top. You could do that pretty easy. Okay, that should be hardened now. We can now glue this on and pick the angle. So probably right there at that angle. So what we'll do is we'll give a little dab of glue in there, right inside that joint. That should be enough to harden his fucking joint up. There we go. Yep, keep it straight. Then we glue just like that. And then tomorrow is League Night here in Warhammer Wednesday. So we will still have Warhammer Wednesday tomorrow. Alright. There we go. God damn it. And I'll hold this. You fucking piece of shit. And I'm in a pretty awful mood, so my language will probably be real bad today. Alright, so we will need some fetuses. Because I think I'm going to print up. I've got some things I want to print up for his front. He's definitely going to be the most boring out of all the knights we've got going on. So let's clip out some of these. I literally thought Tacoma was another... Thought I had a whole nother weekend. So I am not going to have these nights anywhere near where I actually want them. There was a couple I was going to... This newest one was going to be... And I was going to probably do redo one of them. And put them on a spider body, like Nasto has. For at least two of them. But... yeah, that's not going to happen. Because I got to have 11 babies. So... When I decide it's time to update them or whatnot, then I'll just add some of them in there. For those of you that don't know, they have ruled that it is Imperial Knights reroll one hit, not reroll all ones, which really is going to hurt them quite a bit. And that is official GW ruling for this event. So, who knows what we're looking at beyond this event, but for the now anyway, that's what we're looking at. I won't be winning any painted boards this time, because I'm not even going to have a display board. What I do think I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to take one of my boards and I'm going to spray paint it black. And then take a mat and put it inside. Is what I think I'm going to do tomorrow. Because I will be here all day tomorrow working on these nights. Just need to get a bunch of shit built today and then spray painted. Who shits on Necrons, Kebby? Are you going? Custodies. Are you going to... Yes, Chase. They do, bud. Custodies are real good. Hey, do Necrons have an inbold? Do Necron Warriors have an inbold, Chase?
Call me.
You're going to reanimate one thing. You're going to get to reanimate like twice. So you can bring like 9 guys back. The Necron Warriors have an inbold? That's good. Because if not, do you know what absolutely would make sure that none of them reanimated? Thousand Suns. Thousand Suns is a single battle cannon knight. Would make sure that not a single one reanimated. Because nothing would be reanimating. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, these could go. These could be cool. Little blades coming off his knees. Oh no, here we go. There we go. Little pincher blades coming. Yeah. Little pincher jaws. Yeah, right. 2d3 plus 3. Can't you bust that off twice in one turn? So essentially you're looking at a 30-man squad. But I think you can bust off twice. So essentially you're looking at a 40-man squad. That has no offensive capability basically whatsoever. You do it 4 times in one turn? None of that costs CP, bud? Yeah. Yeah, any form of Vex shits on him. Colby, so Josh has been running... Yeah. So Josh has been running double Vex in his guard list, and it's fucking horrifying, dude. It is fucking horrifying. Want to teleport through? You're going to get that once. want to rotate ion shields, you're going to get that once. Yeah, it is totally horrifying what Josh is doing. That was definitely a door opening. That was definitely the garage door opening, Lee. The shop door. It's a sliding car door. Let's check this.
Well, that's open. So I can go in there. Huh? Sure nobody's in there. Who went in there?
I think it was a van door opening.
Embarrassing. I'm going in.
Just making sure nobody was in there. By the time you sit, you'll be sitting on it. I'll be sitting on 3 CP. Well, then I probably already won the game and I don't care. If you have 3 CP, that means it's going to be into turn 2 before I ever shoot at it. So. Oh, it's decent, Chase. Necrons aren't that good, though. They're good. They got a lot of play. And I actually don't think it's probably Necrons. Or not probably Warriors. I think it's probably Lich Guard. Okay, so there we go. There's him looking like that. I like it. I likes it. Okay, probably not going to do anything fancy on him. So we could probably put some shoulder pads on. God, I do wish I had more time. Do wish I had more time. But alas, I do not. Yeah. And they're just... And Lich Guard, it's pretty close to the same points, right? And Lich Guards at least have a little bit of melee offense. Just think you're going to run into a point where... Because now that knights can actually stand on objectives and models can stand on objectives, you're probably just going to get bloody blocked off of the objective, which would be my plan, playing against Necrons. Is, yes, you got a bunch of unkillable shit, but I'm just going to park 2 knights there so you can't get a bunch of warriors on an objective. Just get to the objective as quick as I can, park my knights' fat asses there, and then just be like, cool. You can't get 17 models or whatever. Right. I think Necrons are going to have a hard time killing. There doesn't seem to be much killy in that book, especially against vehicles. Yep. I agree with that assessment, Chase. Yeah, I think what separates the Necron blob from the other blobs in the game that hold stuff right now is a lot of the other blobs have some killy power to them. Yeah. Yeah, heavy destroyers, always been their problem. They're good, but they get smoked. Do they get to strength 12 on their weapons, Chase? Because I think this is the problem we ended up seeing when we went through the book. Was just there wasn't a lot of anti-tank there with the Necrons. My main cam froze, by the way, Lee. If you could unfrez me. I'm quite happy with the Chaos Knights list that me and Kebby have put together. Strength 14, neg 4, 6 damage. Yeah, it's absolutely outstanding. 135 points for 3 shots. That's pretty good. So you can get 9 shots total in your list. You can get 9 of them. Shit, yeah. There you go. So 9 total shots because you're looking at 135 points for a 3-pack. So 6 damage, yeah. But then the second they're exposed, they pretty much disappear, right? Can't reanimate them, can't do anything like that. Still, that's good, cheap anti-tank that's hard to find right now in a lot of the books. Like, I like them making tanks tougher, but there's some unintended consequences of that maybe they were intended, but certain armies just don't have access to enough anti-tank to be able to deal with it before they roll through them. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with the normal leg plates on him. Well, lethal hits aren't as important with strength 14. I mean, yes, you're not missing out on, but only 16% of your fucking things are gonna auto wound, and you're already wounded on 3s, and it's a limited number of shots. Lethal hit shit's important when it's low strength. By the way, after playing that GW terrain setup, it's really good, man. They really did a good job. I can't tell if it's Bryant and the GW crew that run the tournaments fixing the game based on the horrible unbalanced rule set, or if it is they designed the rule set with this terrain in mind. I'm pretty fucking sure that it is just. I am pretty sure it is just Brant and those guys fixing Games Workshop's absolutely horrible unbalanced thing with terrain, which was what we've had to do around here for however long. That's what good TOs do. Is they fix they take what's broken in the thing and they bring it down with terrain, and that way everybody can actually play a decent game for a while. So Colby, was that the next Rosehammer thing? Because I didn't get a chance to. I've been so busy. Because I want to get down to every Rosehammer tournament down in Portland. And what were you running? Stodies, Kebby? Okay. All right. The pose is fine. The warbird head's coming. I do need. Now I've got to figure out how to make this guy look more coassy. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's a good start there. Yep, okay. Yep. Yep. That piece jammed right up in there. Can't really tell where it's coming from, so that's always good. All right. Oh, Chase, you're on Kebby's shit list now. So I actually lost to Eldar. My first loss in 10th. Lost to Eldar the other day. Post nerf. I mean, admittedly, because we were doing the Games Workshop terrain shit, I kind of fucked myself and didn't realize it. I ended up tying up two carnivores when what I thought they were both going to be able to fight, and ended up costing me the game. And I knew it cost me the game as soon as it happened. So I had to play 3 games on stream on Friday. I planned on playing 1 game on stream on Friday, but then everybody. So we had a lot of people who said they were showing up, didn't show up, and then people had started games, and so it was like, oh no. So if you want to watch Jason play a whole bunch of games, you can go back and watch the video on demand. Right there. Eldar's got some really good. Eldar's got some really good anti-tank, and holy shit, the new Avatar of Kane. Fuck me. New Avatar of Kane's a dickhead, and he can go fuck off. Oh, the big one is still coming up, right? Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I knew he was going to do another big one. I was hoping this wasn't it. All right. No, I don't think so. That's not going to look good. Is there any place that can spike out nicely? Not really. All right, so where are my two? There's my two of these. How do I want to make these come out? There we go. Right in those holes there. There's that other one. Yes, indeed. There we go. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so I got time to get these done. Yeah, Avatar Kane is horrifying. Okay. Need to put a little bit of glue in there too. Just a little dab of glue. It's more than a dab, but that'll work. There we go. Yeah. Up. Okay. Yeah, just like that. And then we'll have that kind of profile. Yep. Okay. Oh, that was a little too much glue. But that's fine. That's fine. Yar. All right. So I'm liking the profile so far. We got some metallic stuff, far less organic. This is troubling me though. What am I gonna do here? I have to dig through other people's bit boxes and see if I can't find that front cowl. keep digging here. Let's go back through this shit. Okay, that's Zinchi stuff. So definitely a no. I'm going to create a pile of no there. We're just looking for any chains or anything to doll this guy up. We need to make him look more... Oh, these can probably be planted somewhere. We'll find out. These little things here. They're little chaos things. Flat surface, so... There we go. We have 4 of those. We probably find a spot for them. A home for them. Okay. More Zinchi stuff. Nope. Autocannons. By the way, if anybody needs autocannons for Chaos or non-Chaos Knights, let me know. I got a bunch of autocannons. And I also have a bunch of legs, too. Anything cool on you? Nope. Oh. Some cool smokestack, but probably not. Yeah, I'm not going to do any cool smokestacks on this guy. That can probably just get thrown away. Oh, it's got some spikes. More autocannons, more autocannons. More autocannons. Yay. Oh, there's the cowl piece. Cool. Found a cowl piece. Got so much night shit floating around. There we go. There's the cowl piece I was looking for. Nice. See, always go through your bits several times. Most of the time you'll find what you need. Now let's just put a little chaos symbol down here. Nice little chaos symbol. Okay, so we are going to be removing the tabs because, as you can see, some glue got down there. Using a reclaimed night body. Found a new night body. And you know, I try to always do a combination of 3D printed and normal GW bits. That way it keeps the flavor of everything. And I also have another pretty massive Chaos Knight art project coming up. Somebody who used to be here left his knights, and it's been years. And he really did a great job on the conversions and all that. And so, but the paint jobs all leave something to be desired. But he really did a good job on the conversions. And so they're all big knights. So I'm gonna do my best to make to salvage them into something really quite cool. Alright, there's that. Alright, Cowly Cow. That Cowly Cow isn't sitting on there just right, but like that side lines up, but that side doesn't, but that's okay. So And I'm undecided if I'm going to stream all day tomorrow while finishing all these up. I might. Oh no, cat girl custodes. Oh fuck. I almost want you to take them to the tournament and play them just to see if they get through. Just to see if anybody actually goes, actually. Alright, so there's him. He needs some more stuff, but we got these little chaos symbols. So let's clean these up and see where we can put them. And then we have that, I remember we have that chaos undivided symbol also sitting on a thing, so. I mean, that's kind of cool. Not quite flat enough, though. Problem is, there's no real good flat surface for these to ride. I was hoping that surface would be flat enough. Let me go look at that again. Let me go look at that again. So I don't know. Oh, it slid. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do I have? Well, I could probably hold it with this. As long as I don't pinch, it should be fine. So there we go. I mean, that's sort of flat enough. And it does break up those panels if I can turn it so you guys can see. Yeah, it does break up those panels. Put some more stuff on there. I'll do some more stuff in a few spots and then decide. Chaos undivided symbol, but he is, I do want him to be corn, but it is a cool looking chaos undivided symbol. Ooh. Is there any place I could put that banner? See that banner? If there's any place I could put that banner, that'd be cool. We'll pop that banner off there and see if there's a spot we can put it. This is just a big Night Boy frame. Nothing really stealable or salvageable there. Oh, there is a chain right there. Okay. And that's ogres. Ogres, my lord. Ogres. Let's see if there's any way I could take that big knife thing and put it on his dick somehow. Give him a knife dick. Okay, more chains. Because I think I want to have a whole bunch of chains coming off him, too. Kind of going with the whole theme. Because I've also got these chains here. Some chains and skulls. Kind of a corn thing. For 30. So does that mean you can just sit by me the whole time, Kobe? And I can teach you how to play 40K without standing up? Well, that's always a good sign when he gets knocked over and still survives. More Zinch stuff. Definitely no Zinch stuff going on him. Alright, what all do we got here? Nothing muy spectacular. More meltas. More meltas. But I actually decided I wanted to go with the more Imperial looking flamers, because I mean I have some of the other Meltas, but or do I need one more Melta? I do need one more Melta for that guy. You know what? Maybe I'll go with the Coas Melta for him. In fact, I think I will go with the Coas Melta for him. Go there. So you, Imperial Melta. Besides, I'll save that for Josh. Because Josh is going to put 3 Armigers in his guard list. Which, by the way, anybody out there listening or watching or whatever, if you are playing Chaos, I know Chaos isn't in the best condition right now, most of them. You know, Thousand Suns is pretty good. They don't need a whole lot of help, and they can take blues. But if you're running Chaos Undivided, Chaos Knights, do yourself a favor. Or just Chaos, you know, any Chaos Space Marines. Just go grab yourself 450 points of Brigands and 250 points of Blue Horrors, and you'll do yourself a massive favor. Then you can just build the rest of your army without having to worry about, you know, having long range shooting, because there's some good stuff like in that just Chaos Space Marines, that Abaddon pack with fucking Terminators, Red Butchers, it's just gross. And so if you've got that going on, and then you've got some backline shit that would, you know, is OC8, plus with the Blue Horrors, you've got some infiltrate, especially with the random missions. Being out there in the middle, turn 1, meaning there's just a bunch more, and you don't have to sacrifice a unit to get the secondaries. If you draw the wrong random ones, that was what I was finding with the Chaos Knights, was without those Blue Horrors and the infiltrate, every single time I'd have to sacrifice a knight, 2 knights maybe sometimes, and step their nose out when I didn't really want to yet, but in order to do the secondaries, I had to. Now, with my happy little Blue Horror friends, I don't have to do that. And you don't necessarily have to put them directly onto objectives. You can keep them hidden, the Blue Horrors. Just make sure they can get there to everything. And then, you know, even if you draw the 4 corners one, your knight should be able to get within the 4 corners and be relatively safe. So yeah, we'll run that. We'll run that Melta. Look at that little Melta. So he is going to have to get clipped. Or... Nah, I'm just going to clip his gun off completely, I think. Well, I was going to say I could just clip off the front edge here and put Melta barrels on there. Let me look at these. You know what? I'm going to go. He will not get touched today. After I'm off stream, I'm going to go look and see if there isn't some Meltas that I can't just clip off of there and then just put some Meltas on there. And then just call that a rat-tat-tat gun. Because that gun doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah, that might be what I do. I go find some Meltas. I just clip off the front edge there. I just clip them off right there and then just throw the Melta barrels on there instead. Just some stubby-ass Meltas. When I get a chance, Wade, Reese, I just got a bunch of shit I gotta do. Then the Warhound Titan shall be begun. Alright, is there a point on here? There is no good point for this, damn it. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh my god, I think we have a winner. If I clippy clip that, and I clippy clip that, there we go, there's some chains hanging. Yep. Yep. Okay. Can that get put up in there nicely? Yes, it can. Oh, that's an even better spot. That's an even better spot, and I don't have to clip anything. So, yeah, definitely. So, there we go. We're going to, because I want to put a bunch of chains on him, so that's a good spot for chains. All right, all right, all right. Epic, like, I like the idea. I always wonder how Games Workshop's going to execute it. Yeah, it was a good move, them taking Titanicus and making it the same scale. So that was a good move. That will give those Titanicus models new life. It will make people far less nervous about getting Epic. Because let's face it, that's what makes people nervous, is they don't want a Titanicus all over again, where they spend a bunch of money on the starter kit. They play like 2 games with their friends, and then nobody else ever plays it again. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was a good spot for those chains. Really good. Okay. So then we got more chains. More chains, more chains, more chains. Dick chains, or I've got 2 chains there. I've got these chains here. Oh, I do like that. How much do I like that? No, I was looking for that Chaos Undivided symbol to go across the top. What? Chaos Undivided. It was on a kit. It was on one of the sprues for a big night. It was on a big night sprue. And it was a cool little Chaos Undivided. Was it hiding on that sprue? No, it was not. Where are you, Chaos Undivided symbol? God damn it, where'd it go? Huh. I will have to find it. I can't spray him till tomorrow. Let's look through this terrible box. Because now that I think about it, I think I will keep him undivided, because then that will be 2 from each god and 3 undivided. Which is always good. So let's bring out the box of fail. This is all kinds of parts and shit for Coas Knights, bigs and littles, some 3D prints, Let's see what we find in the happy box of fail. No, this is pretty picked through. Eventually, I'm going to have a bit culling of some kind, where I throw a lot of shit away. But today is not that day. What is this? Slaughter Brute, I think? Yeah, I know I stole a lot of the pieces. It wasn't a complete Slaughter Brute. I didn't absolutely destroy a Slaughter Brute. Somebody had stolen a ton of the pieces to make something else, and... Oh. You know where that Chaos Undivided piece was? Off to the side where I threw it. It's this guy right here. There we go. Some more chains. That shield's cool, but there'd be no place to put it unless... You know what? Let me plunk this shield off. Let me check something here. Okay. So if that shield went right there, how dumb would that look? That would look... I mean, it's not terribly dumb. I mean, that's what we'll be looking at. What do you think? Yay or nay? Yeah, it's not lined up. What do you think, guys? Yay or nay? That shield right there. Covering that back plate. Undecided. Yeah, the problem is I have them okayly organized, but eventually it's going to get out of control. I do have those bits bins, and I mean, it would take me quite a few days, and eventually I probably will just sit down and transfer everything to those orange and black bits bins. And go through those bits bins and throw some shit away, too. Alright, there's that. Now, if I clip that nub off, which I'll need to do, Anyway, Reese, we're just gonna be doing a Thursday stream now, or a Tuesday stream for hobby. So just every Tuesday, I'm just gonna be doing hobby. Me and whoever's around. So are gonna do hobby on Tuesdays. Then we'll have the Thursday stream. Will be the kind of everything, kind of what Terry and everybody wants to do, and then and we'll be doing the slideshow on Tuesdays. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's the spot for it. Little Chaos Undivided action. And it's nights this week, so I gotta get ready for Tacoma. But then, the week after that, I can pretty much guarantee you I know what it's going to be. It is going to be taking the pictures that I took at Tacoma of their terrain and making new tables that match the Games Workshop terrain. Because I really, 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 really dig the Games Workshop terrain. I think they did an excellent job with it. I think it showed an actual understanding of the game to the point it fixes a lot of the sins of 10th edition. All right, let's get some chains hanging off him. Oh, that's a good spot for chains to hang down right there. So let's... Pomsky here. Fucking Pomsky. These are going to be a pain. It's all right. There we go. Some chains. More chains. I'll put probably some more up on the shoulder pads. It does bother me, though, that they did fuck up the Big Knight so bad. The Chaos Big Knight so bad that the big tentacle monster is probably very rarely going to get taken to a tournament. And that's kind of sad. And don't get me wrong, I think they're okay. But are they okay compared to the Armigers? Well, the War Dogs? No, they're not. In comparison to the War Dogs, they're terrible. Yeah, just some hooks hanging down from various spots. Should help out a bunch. Alright, where are you gonna go? Where is a good spot for you? It's just, there's nothing in the Big Knights that synergizes well. There's no synergy. Just in comparison, they all hit on threes. So the only good thing, in my opinion, is the double battle cannon knight The problem is, it's a lot of shots. 3 damage apiece. Decent strength. But what does it kill? Terminators? Nah, they're going to have a 2-up save against it. Because you're never going to be shooting the whole pack of Terminators. So it's going to have a 2-up save. Does it kill vehicles? No, you're wounded on 5s. Yes, it is 46 plus 12 shots. But yeah, there's just some bad shit there that doesn't really play ball well. Oh, there's a perfect spot for these chains, maybe. Yeah, and then there's just the Tyrants. The Chaos Tyrant just isn't as good at shooting as the Imperial Tyrant. And the other problem with any of the shooting from the Big Knights is you have to take it and compare it. So each one is at least 450 points. So then you look at, after it's all said and done, after you put, because any Big Knights you take, you're going to want to put the blessings or whatever they're called on, enhancements on. So they're all going to at least be 450 points. Then, once you compare that to 3 armigers, which is 450 points. So 4 armigers is 6 hitting on 2s, 6 strength 12, AP neg 4 if it's a closest target, neg 3 otherwise, D6 plus 4 melta shots, plus 48 strength 6, AP neg 1, neg 2 if it's closest target, 1 damage chain gun shots, plus 3d6 strength 5, 3d6 plus 3 blast, indirect shots, plus 36 wounds. And once you do that, once you make that comparison, nothing adds up. And they can't hide. Yeah, they can shoot without hiding, but their shooting's not very good. So it's just there's no real place for the big Chaos Knights. And a big melee Chaos Knight, yeah, he can do a bunch. You know what else can do a bunch? Once again, 2 to 3 carnivores are just better. Just better than him. More damage output, less investment, more wounds. Can't overkill him. Or you can overkill him, so you're not risking your opponent dumping a bunch of extra shit in him. It's just, there just really isn't a place for him, unfortunately. Outside of hobbying, they're really cool to hobby on, though. And are they completely unplayable like some of the things in 10th? No. They have play. But not from a competitive tournament list, I don't think. I think just the Babis is much more competitive. Even in a team format where, you can only take one book, you're still going to take the Chaos Knight book and just throw more Babis. Where even if you don't have the pink horror or blue horrors in the Babis list or the Changeling, like you're just throwing more Babis. God damn, hands aren't working. All right, yeah. These chains and stuff have changed up his profile, given him a little bit of flavor. Doesn't look like an Imperial Knight now. Definitely doesn't look Imperial now. Looks like he's slightly corrupted. Do I have any more chains? Yeah, I got one more chain. I'll dangle it down off this back here because there's not much profile change there from behind. What is the Castigator stat line, Kebby? And I think they missed a tick, especially with the big Chaos Knight, like the equivalent of the Chaos Tyrant, so the equivalent of the Shooty Boy, the Captain Aham. I think they missed a tick because they could have made that guy. They could have made that guy a melee fucking monster, the Chaos version. You know, maybe don't do that with the Imperial version. Maybe only make the Chaos version a melee monster, where he's just running through, just wrecking kids. Let's see. Do I want to try this? So I've got this flag standard. Yeah, there's nowhere this is connecting well, right? Yeah, too big. Oh, shit. I fucked up. That wasn't dry yet. Are you going to stick? You going to stick for me even though you're not dry? Come on, stick for me. All right. I think maybe this banner sticking straight up. So we cut off this stupid Bretonnian Knight's hand. On almost all of these knights, I try to take some really old kit or something and get, be it iconography or something really old. Some really old GW history, because I have a lot of those kits floating around that I ended up coming across or getting. Oh shit, hold on. Speaking of that, I'm going to go check something real quick. First, let me check this out. How do you look? Alright, so let's see here. If this was to go on there like that, you know what? That's kind of cool. For a Chaos Undivided boy. But I will be right back because there is a box of Chaos Knights and I want to see what iconography they have. Ladies and gentlemen, we probably have some winners. All right, so we've got this bad boy. We've got an old box of Chaos Knights here. Let's see what we're looking at. When I opened the box, this was right there. So, yeah, that's probably going to be mostly a winner. So let's see what else we got. Okay. Old square bases. We loves it. What up, Wesses? All right. So let's see. Some cool shit. Nothing that we want to put on here. Some cool. Oh. Ooh. What do we have here? Would you look at that? That's got a place. And that place is probably right there. But let's see. Okay. Lee is going to go try to figure out why our shit has been failing. Oh, nope. Somebody had the same idea I did. And I'll show you what that idea it was. Because, well. So when I looked at this box here, that skull right there banner, with that banner set up, would have looked so freaking good coming right off of there. Cut down a little bit, but yeah. Oh well. But we did find there's some really cool shields in here, man. Holy shit, this Chaos Knight kit is, for as old as this kit is, this is gorgeous. So, I don't know if you guys can see. Some of these shields are just amazing. This kit makes me want to play Age of Sigmar if I can play Chaos Warriors mounted. They would just be so cool to paint. There's so much shit on these guys. The horses are real cool. Yeah, but let's steal you. Because you look like a great piece that deserves a good home on a new kit bash. So, cute little chaos symbol. Yeah, we really like that. Undivided. All right, and then the rest of you can go back into your little home. I think. Let me see those shields again. I mean, how... You know what? That goat head shield, I'm going to give it a shot. Come here, Mr. Goathead. There we go. There we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All day long. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Can't forget these great square bases. But we could use them to play Old World. Nobody's going to play Old World. They decided they wanted that to die right out of the crib. I can't believe the factions they left out of that. No Skaven, man. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing no Skaven at launch? For Old World. At least the orc players, you know, can still play their orcs. Oh, shit, guys. Yeah, that goat head shield's going to be real respectable-like. Right there. Oh, yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be just great. So let's actually make sure this is in there. And the way it lined up, I actually don't want to trim anything because I want it to... We will just glue the shit out of the back of this. And unlike that other big shield we were looking at, this sinks back in there far enough that it doesn't look like it lacks connection points. Because it is sunk and buried. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Yep. And we're getting some more bone iconography, some more chaos stars. So that leaves this piece that could now probably was going to go right there. Now I wish I hadn't put that on there because this would go right on there. Maybe saving this piece here. All right. Yep, I think we are. Oh, no, we're not saving this. That could go right back there. Pop. Yep, that's where that's going. Bunk, bunk, bunk. There we go. And there we go. By the way, is anybody watching watched The Witcher the next season? I almost broke down and watched it yesterday, but because I liked season 1, and as bad as season 2 was, it was still watchable and fun. And then all the bad stuff happened. But I think I need to go watch it, especially since the last time we get Cavill as the Witcher. So it's kind of one of those things I wanna watch, but at the same time, don't want to be sad because they did Blood Origins and that was really, really bad, and it's just not okay, and I don't want to support them. Because they ruined The Witcher. And it could have been such a good universe, and we could have gotten so much good stuff. Like, I really liked the Netflix did a animated on Netflix Witcher thing about Vesemir, and it was really, really good, and I really, really liked it, and I really, really wanted more shit like that. And then we got Blood, and then they said they were doing Blood Origins, and I was like, oh, cool. And then they did Blood Origins, and I was like, oh no. All right. Yeah, I think I like that. Make sure this is more level, which I think we've got it to now. Oh yeah, there we go. You know what's cool is this morning actually, even like an hour before this, I was like, I am not in a hobbying mood, and it's never a good idea to do hobby when you're not in the mood to hobby. It's really bad. Don't fucking do it. But then I started doing it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm glad I did this. And I might even go live tomorrow just as a hey before Warhammer or before the league and Warhammer Wednesday to just do this because I'm going to be sitting here doing this and it helps to have people to talk to. See, I kind of disagree with that, Wes. Because if you don't really want to, you're not going to have that drive and the passion, and it will show. It will show when you're just looking to get shit done. Well, damn. I actually really like this guy. He turned out great. He does not look like an Imperial Knight. We got some really cool old Chaos bits in there. We've got some cool repurposed bits, which is what I try to do with all these guys. Like, he's a perfect example. That's a bunch of Tomb King shit. And this guy. Those are a bunch of really old Slaanesh bits. And those are old shit from something else. God, this paint job. These rushed paint jobs I got going on, I need to really sit down and take the time and really pimp these out. Yeah, they look okay, but they could look so much better. All right, so the bird head will get done tomorrow. Well, get done by the time I come in. So let us figure out how we want to pose him. You know, he could just be a charging ahead boy. Can we see all of his stuff? Yeah. Yeah, if he's just a charge ahead boy, we can still see all his stuff. If we kick him up a little bit, will that help? Not really. All of his main stuff is pointed kind of like that. Yeah. Alright, let's center him up. Let's slap the motherfucker down. Yep, he just needs a head. And you know what? If for some reason I can't get his head on before, I'll just take him without a head. Hey, come on. Hey, Glue, come out of there. God damn it, do I have to fucking snip this? Do I have to fucking snip this? Hey, Wes, you've been hitting my bits a lot. Did you see any Melta tips? Melta guns out there anywhere on anything. Doesn't matter the size, doesn't matter anything. What I'm thinking, and here's why, Wes, is instead of clipping his guns off, I'm just going to clip this gun here and then put a couple Melta tips on there. And then call this a Melta. So, well, actually, so you can see. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I want to get a bunch of shit done tonight though, Chase. So that way I can focus tomorrow on basing and finishing up this guy. Because I still... So, there's him. He'll get his Melta. There's... So, him. He'll get his Melta. Boom. Already all set up, ready to go. Melta goes in there. Yay, go get him. Then, this guy here. Here's his Melta. Him I had magnetized, so... Bunk. There's his Melta. That's really easy. And then I just need to change him from a... He just needs to go from the autocannon guy. Which, nice thing about Chaos is those aren't really fucking autocannons. So, I think I'll probably just keep this one over here on this side as the gun that's there. And then put a Melta over here. because there's nothing that can take a melta and something else besides a chain gun. So, yeah. And it's not like my list is really sneaky. There's nothing tricksy about it. There's 6 brigands. There's 3 carnivores. And there's 2 stalkers. One with a melta, one with a chain gun, and the one with the melta is clearly the melta, and the one with the chain gun is clearly the chain gun. So, and they all have the out-of-line of sight shots. So there is literally nothing that can be confusing for my opponent in this entire fucking army. Which I think is very important to do, by the way. I think you have to look at your army and go, could my opponent possibly be confused by it? If yes, change it. And then I don't mind a lot of the other stuff that occurs. Like, people are like, how important is it to be WYSIWYG? And I'm like, not really. As long as your opponent can't be confused. Right. Yeah, and I don't have a detachment ability. My detachment ability is Brigands Hit on 2s. That's my entire army ability. And trust me, it's a good army ability. And, you know, I might play some people this weekend that aren't as good as the game because it is a 450-man event in the Pacific Northwest. And we're going to have a lot of people there that, you know, may not be the best at the game. So I may end up playing some people that Battle Shock actually comes into play, that don't understand a lot of the concepts of, oh, I should anti-Battle Shock. I should make sure I've got 2 guys around just in case, a character or a little unit sit-anding on an objective so that way they don't get Battle Shocked off. But, you know, this weekend may encounter some people that don't know how to do that. In fact, the odds are much better I will encounter those this weekend. So maybe Battle Shock comes into play. But I fucking doubt it. Alright, so here's the thing though. I could just take the tips, because I've got the tips right here too, and just put them straight up, but I think I want this one. But I would rather, because I don't really want to cut these guns. I mean, I could cut that one off there. Probably wouldn't have any problem gluing it. In fact, I know I wouldn't. And then just leave one of these as the machine gun. But I kind of want him to look uniform. This was just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let me go find some melta barrels. Debating if it's worth dealing with Tacoma. Yeah, I know. I know the Saturday won't be bad. And I will say this. The convention center in Tacoma now, they have done a amazing job of cleaning up that downtown area. When I was, working there and setting up credit card terminals and all that down in that area, I'd have to be in that area a lot. And it was it was awful. It was so bad. It was sketchy to leave your car there. It was sketchy to walk around there. When we were there last year, it was cleaned up so well. The area around the convention center, even all the way up at the top of the hill, the grocery store up there. I don't remember if it's like an actual chain or if it's like a local grocery store. But even up there that used to be bad area is just wonderful now. So if that changes your mind, I do know that they did a great job with cleaning up that area around the convention center. So, and the venue's awesome. Like, I am actually not staying up there. I am driving up every day. One of the major reasons I'm driving up every day is because of the diet. Because I can throw a cooler with a bunch of ice in my Jeep, and I can already have pre-prepared food for me. Because I can't just go to anywhere and grab something to eat now. So, which is too bad. Anyway, I will be right back. I gotta pee. Yeah, and Chase needs a ride, so I'll drive with Chase. But I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be back in like 5 minutes tops. And I need something to drink. All right, I am back. I am back. I am back. Yeah, race. I agree. I had to drive in that crap all the time, but the only day that'll be bad is Friday. Saturday, Sunday won't run into any problem. The one day I'm worried the most about is Friday after the event on the way back. I think Saturday or Friday on the way in. On the way in should be pretty good. On the way back out, probably not. I haven't looked at the Seattle weather. Here, let me pull it up real quick. I will pull up the Seattle weather and tell you, because if it's nice, that's when it gets bad. Seattle weather. There we go. 74. Friday 78, Saturday 81, Sunday 81. So it's not blistering hot, but it's going to be nice. And that's pretty warm for Seattle, so people will be heading to the coast, which means fuck my life. And especially now. So they, yeah.
First time viewer, long time listener.
Oh yeah, first time, long time. Lee, did you check this? Did you check this guy out, Lee? So this is the guy I started today. He's basically done. Happy little fella.
Hello, new friend.
Yeah. Hello, new chaos.
Welcome to the world.
Eat things, friend. Yeah. So Lee, I think tomorrow we should get that other glass case in here, the one from out there,
Sure.
because I'm gonna need a spot to put my knights in.
We got to put that new army in there.
Then we gotta put that other army in there. Yeah. Yeah.
First time, long time.
First time, long time.
Curious, sir.
All right. But yeah. So, yeah, I could just take the front. Except I know in my bits, so I'm gonna hold up because I know in my bits there's gonna be some melta tips, something like that, some dual melta or something out there, some dual melta that I can put on there.
So it's we got a new protector.
Okay.
Which I think what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. here's something I noticed.
All right.
All right, little science, little investigation.
We'll
The
investigate.
one that I pulled off felt rubbery, like it had reacted to the heat or something.
And the other one didn't.
And the other, they don't. When I pulled the new, because I didn't put the one on the first time. When I pulled the new one out, it did not feel the same at all. It
Okay.
felt very thin and flexible.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I think it actually is affecting it in the way, because remember, at first it printed great.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to find out, obviously, if this is a valid thing. But I was really concerned because it felt, when I lifted it up to try to get the bubble out,
Yeah.
which is the only time I've touched the original screen protector,
Okay.
it felt, that's when I noticed it felt like rubbery
Okay.
and kind of thicker than you'd imagine,
Do we have a good solid thing? That
you
doesn't
know?
have Yeah.
So I think the heat is doing something to it. And also because it's covering that seam,
Yeah.
which usually is covered by tape or whatever, but there's lights right under that plate. I mean, that plate gets warm.
Oh yeah. That
You know, your
plate
phone gets
real
warm. It's, so I think there's a possibility
All right.
that it might keep things clean without you having to clean it. But I don't know that if it's going to eventually get to the point where it disrupts printing, then that's fucked.
Long term, we'll just
Like we'll have to maybe it's the brand. Maybe it's
No, we've had that on there for a while though. Oh, good long while.
right.
We'll just have to remember.
Maybe it's like 3, how long is it since you got that printer?
Oh shit! It's been.
Can't be more than like 3 months, right?
Oh, it's been a lot longer than 3 months.
Longer?
Longer. We got that right as soon as we got back from LVO.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right. That's too. I was gonna say like 5 months or something. When's that? I guess 5-6 months.
This will be a good little test. I mean, the only thing I actually need on here now. Oh, I do need the tail. Yeah.
Sorry.
So printing up these, this is part of a trench
I was
system.
wondering what that was.
So yeah, it's a trench system, so it's going to sit like this. It's for this display board. This is the bunker part. So like if you could picture what was just on the screen, it'll
Oh, I
come
see.
in.
He's going to
Right.
His display board is going to be a series of trenches,
a series of trenches because he's
bunker
Krieg.
type shit.
Because he's Krieg, and
All
I
right.
think this is good because if I print it all up in resin for him, it's going to be way too expensive.
Real and no, this is good for this kind
Yeah.
of stuff. When you see those things in terrain, especially if it's modern like that,
Yeah.
in PLA, it doesn't look bad.
No. You
You
just have
paint
to.
it.
You
You
just
might
have,
have to do a little work.
you have to paint it right.
I mean, this is the only place, like most people when they do those PLA and stuff, and they're doing like cosplay pieces and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They're sanding that shit and filling it. And,
Filling
I
it
mean,
with right.
They're not. It doesn't come off the printer like that
No.
ever.
No, not ever.
So when they're making their Iron Man suit and it looks smooth and
Right.
all that shit, it's because they put some work into it.
Yeah, you can go back to the desktop. So I think what I'm going to do. You guys all know how big a baby knight is, right? So
It's a baby night.
baby knight,
Yes, that's Lilith.
mommy Lilith.
Or are you? And did you decide you're not doing the base?
I'm gonna see if I can get the base to fit on a thing.
I think you could.
But yeah,
it looks like it
so.
would.
Mommy Lilith, we're gonna paint him gray.
Yeah.
We're gonna paint her gray. There's a bunch of shit.
Oh,
we gotta.
cool. So it's broke. Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
place for them to break the model.
What's that?
That's a good place to break the model.
Yeah, right there. Yep. Yeah.
Right at the boobage.
Yep. We should be able to. We should be able to get that
bobbage.
on there pretty good. And then
wings
a
on the
little
back.
gap filler. Wings on the back. Yep. And so she's massive.
Now here, lay that flat again so we can see her head.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Am I looking at a failed support on one side, or did
No,
you
I
already-
broke. I broke the support off already.
Okay, all
It
right.
came off nice and easy here.
Great.
I
Well,
just
don't
didn't-
go. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. See?
Nice.
Yeah. Support.
Okay.
Yeah. I just hadn't.
I was
taken-
thinking like, wow, her headpiece still, her horn's still
So
printed.
the horn might have been able to come out
Yeah.
without supports.
Yeah. Because of the way.
Right, because you see how
It's
it
built.
you see how it goes up and out. These were designed for a resin printer.
It still would have been a flat layer though through all of that.
Yeah, there's some things that probably wouldn't have came out real well, but like I said, it was
Depends
only
on how
right
much
there.
because I mean it subtly gets a little bigger.
Right, which is all you need.
Yeah.
So, but
Overhangs are doable.
I also don't mind having this rougher because we're gonna make it look like it was stone. So
Yeah, so
that's the
there's
whole
some-
point.
yeah.
It's the little statues from Diablo.
It's nice.
So
It's
and-
pretty.
yeah, I like it. It's cool. And then we got the wings.
Mama.
Yeah, mommy Lilith. So I'm gonna check the base right to see if I can get it at 250%.
Because that's what the rest of the statue got increased to.
That's what the rest of the statue got increased to. So
is it stupid of me to ask why you didn't increase the base as much as possible and then make that the size of the statue?
Because I wanted the statue itself as big as possible. Because I don't really care about the base.
Okay. It's just cool. I mean, it's a pile of skulls.
Yep. Okay, so I mean, you can go to the.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we could do a bloody epoxy pour.
Okay, now the next question is, I think we want to do the wing this way. This is going to take so long, but I think we want to do it this way.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I really worry
I
about.
didn't realize how big those were.
Yeah, the wings are huge too. So the wings stick up way past her back. So
shit.
like the whole statue is going to be like this tall.
Wow, those work though, right? Those fit?
Yeah, they fit.
That looks like what you want to do. It's something maybe.
I think so. I'm so worried about this here though. Let's
Because
try
you're
it.
at the very tip top.
Yeah,
And that's the tip. Like, when's the last time we printed something
that
that
tall.
went almost to the max capacity?
Um,
I don't know if I've ever seen anything printed that tall. Oh, there you go.
there we go.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know how to say it with words.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, that's better.
Yep. Let's give this a shot. Where is. Okay, so that means that's the front right corner, right?
Das better.
Because we want it to print like that so people can see it while it's printing. And let's slice it. I hope it's not like that. I think it's like that.
What do you mean?
No, it's like this. Okay, here, let me rotate it. Well, because it's going to be on the print stream.
That's God. It doesn't have a little arrow like the other one.
It does. So right here, though. I think that's front left corner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's move it back this way a little bit. Do it right there.
Sure.
Fuck it. We're doing it live. All right. Slice. See how long this is going to take.
Is one of those unfinished, or is that where it connects?
That's
to
where it
there?
connects.
Okay,
That's where it connects.
I see.
And
I
this
get
is
it now. It's like it's very batty.
and this is Lilith dirt.
It's very bat-like.
Very bat-like. That we can do this on the overnight stream. One day, 4 hours, 33 minutes. So
30 hours, huh? Or 30 or 28 hours.
yeah, 28 hours. It's actually there we go. Now are you gonna pop up for me? Why aren't these popping up for me? God damn it. Stop being bad. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta find another.
Is the little card?
Yeah, I need a little card.
No. There's a okay, yeah, because there's a pack that looks brand new somewhere.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
No, it's definitely not brand new. It's got a 32 gig in it. It's got a. Oh, it popped up. Okay. It just took a minute.
Maybe it's okay.
It just took a minute.
Little delay.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's working.
Yeah.
Okay. Save to removable drive. F. I froze it. I frosedly.
It's weird. Wonder what. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let me go start this real quick. If you'll talk to the people for a minute, Lee.
People, get ready. How many pictures did people send in? If you have any, send them in. If you haven't. WarbirdBattleLabs@gmail.com. Subject line slideshow. Subject line slideshow. And that's going to happen on Tuesdays now.
Yep. It's going to be on Tuesdays. All right.
On Hobby Time Live.
On Hobby Time.
Registered.
Hobby Time.
trademark.
Excellent.
Hobby Time Live.
You didn't send all of them, Chase. Other people put some in too.
I sent all of them.
Okay.
I doubt that. I bet you got more.
Oh, Chase definitely has more than anybody else. That's for sure. But my nose itches. Good God, is a double autocannon guy more expensive than a brigand? They hit on threes. I think they are, or they're like 5 points cheaper or something. God, that's so bad. Why?
Now, you have your list done, right?
Oh yeah, my list
As far
is
as
done.
list.
My list
There's
is
a
done.
somewhere that's
Tomorrow is basing, and Marty was kind enough to let me borrow a whole bunch of blues and brimstones, and I'm going to base them. I'm going to paint lava on them, so they'll look much, much better, and then base them properly. I figure if Marty's going to let me borrow them, I will make them look cool for him. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Definitely doing the same thing on all the Zinch guys are going to have red lava. Nurgle guys are going to have that Nurgle look. And then Corn guys, probably some kind of lava. And Slanesh, I think I'm going to do some pink swirls and shit. Pink and purple swirls on their bases. Because I don't I don't want to go. Oh, that's right. They don't have a top hat. Well, they have a top hat Melta.
The fuck is a top hat?
The Atalanta sight shooty gun.
Why is it? Why top hat?
Because it is on little
Is
nights.
that a military thing?
No, little nights and big nights all have a. It's supposed to be a gun that goes on their head.
Oh,
So it's either a autocannon that goes on, or like a.
so if it goes
here,
on
I'll
their
show you.
head, somebody started calling it a top hat.
Everybody just started calling them top hats.
Okay.
They're much bigger on big nights, and so everybody's just referred to the top guns on
It just
nights as top
sounds
hats.
so World War II-y.
It does.
Like,
It does a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it gives me that impression. Like,
Yeah, but everybody referred to them as top hats. So, all right. Anyway, I got a lot done today. I got what I needed to get done. What time is it?
6:34.
6:34. Yeah. So I think I'm set up in line as long as I pull a good 4 or 5 hours hobbying tomorrow. Should be ready because then I've got Thursday as well. So, maybe tomorrow I will set up a camera. Maybe we have the roving.
For what?
Just to spray and then spray in the board because I think I want to spray one of those.
Spray what?
I think I want to take one of the tournament trays and spray it, spray paint it so it looks like a dark gray or a black, so it looks much better.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
You gonna take it apart, spray it, put it back together, or are you gonna just spray it and hope that the seams don't move? And
I think I'm just gonna spray it. I think I'll do my patented Jason Byrd spray, where you overspray the living
basically
fuck
a
out of
can
it.
of spray paint.
Can of spray
Go into
paint.
that.
Yeah, just eat up.
So what are you saying you want to do?
Just paint it so it's got a color.
But
to
what
it.
are you saying you want to do for the stream?
Oh, just set up.
And this is when? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I won't hobby on stream tomorrow. I was just thinking I'd hobby.
You can. I just want. I mean,
I think I get a lot more done. Anyway, jump off of this real quick.
yeah.
Go to the down cam.
Let's see your.
I'll bring the
assessment
guys
of
I've been
the-
working onto this while I create us a. Oh, I need to pull my keyboard out too.
So I think we got the lighting good with that now.
Lighting's pretty good on that.
Oh, hey, is
like
that one of those submarine controllers?
No, actually, this one's wired.
So wired. So it'd be really reliable then.
This would be more reliable.
Okay.
It is a Logitech, I believe. No, it's not. This is.
Hey,
This
all
is,
right. We'll do that.
It's like a Big Duke.
Listen, if you want to do that before, because
Warhammer Wednesday. Yeah.
the Warhammer Wednesdays supposed to be in the
4.
afternoon.
Yeah.
So
And I think I'll do more hobbying.
if you want to come
Yeah,
in and do
right,
that, we'll
Wade.
set it up
Yep.
or whatever. I don't know how compelling people have used spray paint. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want to do that before.
It's more so everybody just being able to be on stream together and talking. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? You spray painting something?
Just being live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Just work on your nights and stuff. You got a base shit like.
Well, I mean, I have to spray paint first. Like I got to get shit spray painted.
Oh, you got to prime some.
I
stuff
got to
too?
prime shit here too.
Oh, so you'll be doing that already.
Right. I'll be already doing
Okay,
that.
I was gonna say if you were just talking about the box. then-
No, not just talking
All
about
right,
the
all
box.
right. I get you now.
Yeah, we're live. What's up, Stan? You can come in.
Yeah, it's loosey goosey up in here.
Yeah, you can even sit at Terry's station if you want to talk.
I was checking. You want to start up? We're gonna start stuff on the weekend.
Yeah, you want to do that? The
Start
thing came. Did I give it to you?
No, I meant the packaging.
The
Putting
what?
stuff away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was checking because I was gonna see if my brother could come and let me have putting stuff away because I have a lot more than I thought I did.
Yeah. Yep.
You mean your own stuff?
Yeah.
I gotta, for my mental health, make sure that nothing's gonna get magically disappeared because that happened hardcore to me at the last place I lost like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there isn't anyone left here that would steal anything from you, Stan. Those people are all gone.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to moving all of my consoles over to the streaming area.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm going to be seeing about setting that up.
Yeah.
Now we finally have that connector.
Yep. But yes, Stan, we will get all that. Okay, so we're getting Chase's picks over.
Did everybody see Jason's new Elite Gamer
Oh,
420
you
no
see
stick
that?
keyboard?
RGB.
I finally Googled and figured out how to make it just a solid color.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't bothered.
I'm not going to bother doing the interior. The computer requires a secondary program to do it. I'm not going to be bothered. But I couldn't keep staring at the keyboard doing that. It was hurting my eye.
All right.
Enjoy your night game.
You want to do 1 o'clock tomorrow?
Yeah, 1 o'clock's a good time. Hopefully I'll be here earlier than that.
Well, I'm saying, we got to set some stuff up.
Yep. All right, last call for slideshow. Oh, there's Reese right there.
Let's go.
All right.
Damn.
There's some old stuff from Chase, but okay.
Ready?
We are a red eye. All right, so we got
Is that Naruto?
that is the Deceiver, I think. Try a new video editor. No. Yeah, I think that's the Deceiver. Looks good. Actually, well,
Or not Naruto? Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z guy?
it is a Catan. It is a Catan. There it is before he had it done. That is just a Catan.
Now that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Good work, Chase. Your painting's getting pretty good, Chase.
Now, what is faction is this?
Necrons. So these
Oh,
are
wow, I've never seen this.
so these are the Necron gods. So there was the Catan. They were essentially ethereal space beings that fed off of stars, right? The Necrons then got in a fight with the old ones because the old ones were kind of dicks, and then hooked up with the Catan. The one guy that was the Deceiver, guess what he did to the Necrons? He deceived them
Oh, God.
and put them into metal
How would
bodies.
you have guessed that, though? I
No.
mean, in all fairness.
Then the Necrons finally double-crossed them, shattered them, and these are bodies they put them in.
Damn.
Yeah. There's Reese's Warhound Titan.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Forgot about that boy.
Yep. He's starting to come around.
Where's his top hat?
There's some more Chasey Boy Necrons. You got some Overlords.
Why do these get mixed up? Does it alphabetize them or something?
It's just the way they got thrown in.
Weird.
Some more of Chase's Necrons.
So those are also Necrons. Okay.
I love the way he created the duality of man by putting a paint pot right there to. There it is. There it is.
His favorite show.
His favorite show. Chase's
knew it.
favorite show.
I knew it.
I knew you was woke, Chase.
So woke. Only someone so woke would always insist they're not.
And there, Chasey Poo's got some. Oh, this is Wes.
Oh, is that Wes?
This is Wes working on some Terminator heads.
I glue mine on first.
I do too. This is actually a pretty good way to do it.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I don't really paint. I'm not a real painter.
And there's his Termies. He's got to get these guys done. Thunderhammers, Storm Shields. And here's Kebby's.
Yes. Now wait, is this new? A new thing with catgirl heads?
Yep.
Okay.
This is
Now these
Catgirl
are-
Head Fuck Stoties. And just in case you didn't think that Colby was dedicated to truly making Catgirl Head
Now are the
Custodies.
heads all the same?
Meow, 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 meow.
Is there any variation to the heads?
It looks like there is some, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Colby. Subpar, bro. Like, if you're going to go on the meme, you need to go with the fucking meme. He even has some over here that don't have cat girl heads. If you're gonna meme, boy, you got to meme.
It looks to me like all the ones with catgirl heads are the same model.
They are. So that's the problem with Custodes, is they've got one real good model, and you just spam the living fuck out of it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yep. Yep, that's his army.
That's cool.
Yep, took fourth over the weekend with some real quality players at the tournament. So,
Nice.
yeah, like the,
Girl power.
yeah, next generation boys were there, you know. So, you know, anytime you take fourth in a tournament that's got Lucas,
Yeah.
Tyler, Nick Johnson, Ryan Lynn.
Now, were those guys in the first 3 spots, or?
Well, no, not all of them, but yeah. Anytime you do good in that room.
What's Lucas doing now? Is he still running orcs?
Oh, yeah, you know it. He might have switched over to the Chaos Knights, but he's running orcs, man. It's a new addition. Lucas is, he's trying to break that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this weekend should be real interesting. Don't know how well Kebby's box is holding together here.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Things coming apart, boy.
Dude, you want to borrow some, like,
Glue.
gee, like, what is up with that? It looks to me like if you lifted that up,
It would just snap in
fold.
half.
I guess it's being held by the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want some duct tape?
You also got to remember, Kebby don't give a fuck.
Nah, you don't. A lot of you guys are like that. I wish I had that ability. I can't. I would never be able to use that box
Yeah.
in a million years without fixing it.
But look at all the paint rings.
I mean, and I'm not saying that's a virtue. That's
Look
a
look at the mat
that's a fault.
that Kebby has in here.
Oh,
And
you
how
can see all the freshly rimmed base is just
base
set in there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
he's
this
done. So
this was clearly
he's
something
rimming
else.
the base as the last thing, setting it in the thing.
Yeah,
And it's done, and then the next thing happens is
Yeah.
that it gets picked up and taken to
yeah. I mean, look at how many times he's done this
great.
in this tray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Different.
so many different colors,
Nice.
so many different times.
Oh yeah, look at that big base
Beautiful.
back there that
Yeah.
was rimmed white. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's probably some kind of knight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
God,
yeah.
I wish I could do that, man.
Yeah,
I'd be a lot happier
I have been accused of being a perfectionist, which is hilarious to me.
by one person who was an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but which just the
I know
fact
that that's funny, but like no one else, not literally no one.
no one else
that
thinks
knows
that,
you
right?
said-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I literally constantly say, "Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good."
I mean,
constantly.
you like when you're modeling and doing your conversions and making your thing. I mean, it's not like you don't care. You're
But,
putting in the effort,
like,
but
This guy today,
yeah, perfectionist. Is
this
like-
guy today would have taken somebody who's really a perfectionist. Fucking 3 more days.
Oh yeah, that would have been solid week of bashing. Yeah.
That should be it.
See, you always say this, Chase, and we showed
Yeah.
your 5 picks that are always of the same
Yeah.
model, and then
Yeah, I mean,
so
no, that was all of them.
I mean, look in the email, I guess again. I mean,
Was
he
all
might
I
have
had.
sent some. You know what? He might have sent some before
Oh,
that, 'cause
he
we
probably
skipped
did.
several-
We did skip a couple weeks.
several slideshows.
Yeah, we did skip
I think
several
you might have
shy
to go into
shows.
the older emails.
Yep.
Maybe tomorrow, since you're going to hobby tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. I'll
Let's
throw
do
up
it
some more
tomorrow.
picks.
So come back tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll make all you guys come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow
Come back tomorrow.
around 1-ish,
12
12 to 1-ish.
Anyway, I don't think I'm quite done hobbying yet, Lee.
Oh, you going to keep going?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I need to take a little break. I need to go see if I can find.
You're going to keep streaming?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming
yeah,
because
okay.
I need to get those meltas done.
That felt like yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to doing other things of mine, but you need to go run somewhere real quick.
Yeah, I need to go run somewhere. I need to go search for something. So I will be back in 10, 15
Gotta
tops.
search.
Yeah, I gotta go try to find some melta bits.
Oh, we saw the Overlord, Chase.
Yeah, we saw him.
We saw those. Beautiful, by the way. If you weren't there, we were praising you. We talked quite a bit about it. We're gonna have to do a thing where we just wait, make sure you're there from now on. Hello, I am Jason's chair. Hello, I am Jason's chair. Well, hack it up. So as soon as Jason gets back, he's going to keep hobby, and I'm going to go back to what I was doing, which is some other work around the place. And so he'll be back, and you guys can continue to discuss whatever. He's going to try to find some meltas, I guess. Meltas. Playing with a garbage truck model. He is coming back. What he's doing is digging through a bunch of bits and stuff. We'll see. I think there's older emails, right? Is that what it is? Or did you say you sent a lot today? Because we looked at about 5, I think. Chase's picks, it was like 5 picks or something.
I don't know.
5, 6.
I don't know how many it was.
Said he sent more.
All right.
We'll look again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now that he's back.
Yeah.
You got some bits there, I see.
I did. I found.
What you gotcha?
So I've got some las guns,
Ooh.
which trying to decide if a las would fit in there nicely. I got this flamer. Could be a melta. And then I've got plasma, which is what I think I'm going to end up using.
Cool.
So.
All right, well, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Okay. One would think it would be 47 and 48 put together. If I just put a plasma on there. Since Chaos Knights have no plasma, it would be pretty obvious if he's dual gunned and they're 2 different guns that it couldn't possibly be anything but a brigand. And if anybody complains, all you have to do is say the warp. Okay. So those 2 clearly can't line up. Okay. Let's try this one and this one. Okay. Those 2 clearly can't line up. Oh, can none of these line up? That would be funny. Nope, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, now we got that. Let's have a look-see here. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. About as wide. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we will clean this up a little bit. Because this will make a little more sense being a snub-nosed melta. And then we glue this. And then we let it dry before cutting it. There we go. And then you go ahead and sit there. All right. Oh, look at how nicely that snapped off. That's what we like to see. Okay, I think I leave the blades on. Okay. Oh, that popped off there perfectly. Perfect. And then that will end up. Let's go ahead and. I'm not out over this. I got to get up over this. So she snapped off perfectly for us, exactly like we wanted her to. And then that will go right into that slot right there. We will then cut this bad boy down, probably right at that, and then boom. There we go. So it'll sit probably just like that. And then it's two totally different guns on him. So he couldn't be an autocannon. That isn't even an autocannon anyway. So, yep. I think that'll be real respectable like. Mm-hmm. Upside down. There we go. Yep. Yep. And then we will just make that all nice. Flatten everything down. Then we have some Vallejo plastic putty if we need it. But I don't think we're going to need it. Oh, that is definitely not straight. There we go. She goes right on there. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that bottom end needs to... Nope. There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. And there's no way anybody could think that he is an autocannon or that he is something else. He is what he is. So that will mean I don't have to repaint his arms. Gotta hold him in place. All right, there we go. Maintains his profile. Still has the blades. Yep, perfect. Right on. Two definitely different guns. So, all right. Happy days, happy days. And what's more is that saves another Melta because Josh needs Meltas. So, because Josh needs Meltas for his Baby Knights. So, that's great. That is great. Okay. So, let me... Actually, do I want to do... Yeah. I want to get... I want to go get my Nurgle's Rot, because that's what I want to work on today. Let me go find my Nurgle Rot. Alright, so got my Nurgle Rot. And for your Nurgle Rot, you always want to find a paintbrush that is dead. Never to be recovered. Because it will never be recoverable. And you want to shake the shit out of it. And you want to stir it up with your garbage ass paintbrush. There we go. There we go. Oop. And then we want to put it all over in the flat spots. So if you can see, I'm trying to maintain the contours here of this stuff. So I really don't like this colors selection here on this guy. But like I said, I got a lot of painting to do on these guys. So right now, this is just getting him good enough for the weekend. Not winning any painting awards this weekend. And that's okay. You don't have to win a painting award every time you go, especially when you're working with a new army. I still have the display board I got to do for these guys too. But like I said, I want to get all of this. Had 10th edition not dropped, this weekend would have been working on my display board for these guys. But 10th edition has changed my list. I really just like his rocks too. So hopefully with enough plants and shit I can get his stuff looking a lot better. And with this stuff, you want to kind of make it look like it's going into the natural crevices where it would be going. Like when you have, try to put it on the flattest parts. And also make it look like it's flowing. At least that's what I do. Yeah, I do not really like the paint job and the colors on this guy much. He's actually my least favorite of all of these, and that is because I used a lot of the because I wanted to try it, in particular on a night, and so I used contrast paints. Going against every use I've ever used contrast paints for, but I wanted to see how it played. And now that I've seen it, I don't love it. I don't love it at all. But I'm going to try to make it look like it's flowing down these rocks and into the pools themselves. Mm-hmm. That's looking a lot better. I hate this night far less with that on there. Still don't really like him a lot, but I hate him far less. Pick that up and get that off there before it dries. Alright, yeah. And then I'll start figuring out how I want to do all other bases. Tomorrow will be a pretty big base painting day. And a night painting day on that last little melee boy. And then you guys can see how I hobby crunch. Alright, there we go on that night. So, if you look at him, what we started with as far as the base goes, he looks so much better now that he's got more color on that base. Looks far less fucking stupid. I still don't care for him too much. Like I said, he was an attempt at contrast, and I don't like it. he just looks so out of place with the other knights in this list. I mean, there's a lot of detail work that needs to be done on him, though, too, so I'll probably end up getting all that detail work done and then not hating him. But I think I'm going to darken up some colors on him, too. I just don't care for him. Specifically this, I think specifically the green maybe I don't like. I don't know which one it is I really don't like. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. Maybe another coat of that green on there. Maybe throw some Mortarian's Grime over everything, like all of the green. But yeah, like I like it just fine on the tail, but then up here I really dislike it. So yeah. Anyway, looks way better like that, and then he gets his melt up bunk, and then there he will be. So Melt's got to get painted, and he'll get some plants on his base too, just like the other guy. So, but yeah, that should, that means I've got, everybody is actually built. This guy needs the tail tomorrow morning. The little sneaky snake tail tomorrow morning. That will bring off, we'll bring it off that top there, just the same as all the others. And then he needs to get painted, and then we're good to go. So he'll get his head and his tail tomorrow. Then I'll paint him down, and then he's going to be an undivided boy, so he'll be that tan and black. Yep. Hey, Wes, I hate this guy far much less. I hate him far less now that I put that stuff on his base, that I put the Nurgle rod on his base. He looks far less shitty now. He's still my least favorite out of all of these. Maybe with some time and some love, I can get him to where I want him. And if not, I'll just make a new Nurgle knight. A new Nurgle baby. I mean, it's not like I don't have all the pieces and the files, and his arms come right off, so it ties it together. Yeah, he's just fine. I don't care for him very much. But anyway, so that's probably all I'm going to do today. Tomorrow will be a big basing day. I wanted to get that stuff on before. Got to figure out my thing for my Zinch, my Slaanesh. Here, let me show you one thing before I go, though. I'll show you what I'm going to do, I think. So, this is my old changeling buddy. So, I did this with his base. It's not outstanding. But what it does do is, this doesn't preclude me from doing anything else on a base. So, I'm thinking that's what I might do on a lot of them. So, I'll have... That's what I'm going to do on all the demons for sure tomorrow. Is put that kind of... Just go grab a bunch of red colors and put those all around the pinks and the... Put them all around the pinkses and the brims. And then rim all these. That'll look way better. Then I think that's probably what I'm going to do for the corn guys as well. Tzeentch and Slaanesh might get some kind of purple and pink for the Tzeentch and Slaanesh, and then some kind of blue and something going on. Something going on for the other boys. Just because I don't want to have these silver bases, not with the Nurgle guys having their thing. So, yeah. So I'll get something going on. All right, but that will do it. Now I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow while I'm doing all this shit, because why the fuck not? If I'm sitting here, I should be streaming, and then people can talk. So, all right, I will catch you guys mañana.